my friends, I'm so excited to share this product with you. Actually, I have two products to share with you. And let's do the easy one first because I'm gonna demo a lot on the next one. The first one that I'm gonna share with you is our handy dandy paper. This is Hello Friend. This was released in a kit club a couple months ago. We release in our kit clubs exclusive pattern paper pads every month. It's brand new paper pad, it's a brand new paper pad, which is really, really fun. And then a couple months later, usually around I think it's 4 or 5 months later, we release them on our website if we have any left. Well, we have a couple left of these because I will be honest, for some reason, this company, which it's owned by my husband and I, we think that the person that loves the product so much should do the inventory, and I do all of the ordering, which is not the way to do it, because when they say, okay, if you buy this many, it's this price, but if you buy this many, you save another nickel. And so, you know, I'm a bargain shopper, so I say, oh yeah, I wanna buy more. So Ken, even last night at dinner, said, Stephanie, we need to start selling the pattern paper. I know you love it. We need to start selling it because we're running out of room in our 8,000 square foot warehouse. Isn't that funny? Because I love it. And it's hard to let it go because it's so beautiful. But I will sell it to you because you're my friends. But this one is called Hello Friend. And of course, all of the papers match our color palette. So the Stamps of Life has a color palette. We have inks, we have cardstocks, we have felt, and this matches it. And it's really beautiful colors. This one's fun. This one's cute because you can use these for little titles. There's 2 of each paper inside. There's 24 sheets total. They are double-sided and they're very, very thick. It's funny, I had somebody come up to me and say, Stephanie, you could make so much more money if you made your paper thinner because it would cost less, but you charge the same. And I'm like, are you kidding me? No, look how strong this paper is. It's not falling over. Listen. That is thick paper. It's technically cardstock because it's so thick, but it's all about quality. My name's on this. It has to be high quality. And I bring it to you at the prices that people bring to you pattern paper that's really thin. This is thick and it's awesome. You are gonna love it. So if you haven't checked out our pattern paper pads yet, that's a mouthful, pattern paper pads, check them out because they're fantastic. Okay, are you ready? A long time ago, in January of 2015, I released a new line of dies with Sizzix. And I get emails constantly, when are they coming out? When are they coming out? When are they coming out? It is finally time. Yay, I'm so excited. We are releasing one on our website now. I'm very excited about this. They are called drop-ins. Now we have 2 different lines. I have 2 different lines. The drop-ins line and then the 3D drop-ins line. The 3D drop-ins line are for the inside of the card. But what I'm going to show you right now is a drop-in card, and that's mainly for the outside of the card. So 3D means inside, so just think that, okay? I don't know, should I show you the die set first, or should I show you the samples first? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I don't know what to do. Okay, well, I'm going to show you this, but it's not going to look like much. This is the prototype that they send me to test. And I know it doesn't look like much at all. But some of you have seen this before and you kind of have always asked me because it's perfect for the roller brush. When you clean it, roller brush is perfect for that. So I know that doesn't look like much, I apologize. Let me show you some samples and then I'm going to show you all about it. So here is one, and this is by Vanessa. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, and it even says you are beautiful. Isn't that fun? Isn't that beautiful? Now here's one, and this one is by Vanessa also. You are my friend, and those hearts cut out. Oh, sorry. This one is by Vanessa, and this one has some of the drop-in love on the side. Don't worry, I'm going to show you all of this. Here's one by Frances, and I love how she added the heart triplet on there. Ooh, this one's fun. This one's different. This one's by Vanessa. She used that big heart die on the side, which is fantastic. I can't wait to share these with you. Ooh, this is a shaker box by Vanessa. Vanessa and Frances went crazy. Oh, okay, here is a perfect example of the drop-in. And you'll see how it says love at the bottom and it stays in the card. And I will show that to you in just a second. And then lastly, we have this. Oh, look how cute this one is. This one's by Frances. And she used my cute little birdie triplet on there. And it says tweet, tweet with that background. Let me share this die with you. So let's get our Big Shot machine. I'm using the regular Big Shot. This is the Big Shot, not the Plus. Regular Big Shot, it will work. And I highly recommend the extended magnetic platform. Why? Because it's just easier. But you can make it work with the others, but this is just easier. So what I want to do first is I want to show you that heart die. Brand new. I love brand new dies. They don't smell like stamps, but I still love them. Okay, so let's do this as an example. Here is a card base that I have, just handy dandy card base, but I'm going to die cut these beautiful hearts out of that card base. So I'm going to line this up, and here, oh, see that magnet? Listen to that. It's so beautiful. It just snaps right down. So I'm going to line this up. Now I don't want any speed bumps, right? So I'm going to tilt this just ever so slightly, and I'm going to move this so it's got equal all the way around. That looks good, and I just need another cutting pad down here. Okay, and we're going to run this baby through. Okay, are you ready for this? Now this is a very intricate die, so I highly recommend a magnetic platform. I'm going to pop this out. Now some of the pieces have stayed in, but they're all done, so I can easily, and I don't know if I have my foam pad here. Usually I do, but you can also do this in the air to get it out. It'd be better on that little pad that it comes with, but Stephanie can't find her pad. But we're going to run this through. Oh my goodness gracious. It's all cut, don't worry. It's all cut. It's just sometimes they have to be poked out. Okay, and your paper piercer is good for all the little pieces that don't come out. Okay, look at this. Isn't that fantastic? Now let me put a piece of paper behind it just so you can see how fun that is. Isn't that beautiful? It stayed in the card. So it's a drop-in because you drop it in and it stays in the card. Now, luckily I don't have to vacuum in here. If I wanted it outside of the card, what I would do is I would take another die in the kit. I'm gonna pop that out, and I'm going to get another piece of paper, lay that down. I'm gonna lay this down. Again, we don't want any speed bumps, so we're gonna put this in at an angle, and we're gonna drop this. Oh, see, I gotta clean my die, so I'm just gonna run my roller over. It's nice and clean now. I'm gonna lay this inside, line it up so it's nice and straight all the way around. Looks good, and then we're gonna run, and you know what? Because I'm lazy, I'm gonna use a smaller cutting pad so I don't have to run it all the way through. So we're gonna run this through now. Dun, 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 dun. So now it's cut it out. Instead of having it in my card, it's gonna be a separate piece. So we're gonna pop that out again, and you know what? It might be easier to leave this in the die and roll this through, but look how fast this is. But I want you to see how fun this is. And again, it would be better with the foam below me on my table. But I just want you to see, look at how fun that is. Isn't that cute? I love it, I love it. And now you can put this on another piece of paper if you wanted to decorate that. Okay, so that's only 2 dies in this set, and there's tons. Then we also have a card base. So if you need a card base cut, this is for that, okay? So this is gonna cut my card base 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, A2 in size, okay? That's another one. Then we have the other drop-ins. This is where the magic really is. This is the best part of all of it put together, okay? We're gonna lay this down, and we have this funny looking die. Now I hope we can, oh, my nail's dirty, that's gross, I'm sorry. Okay, I hope you can really see that there is blade here, 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 no blade here, here. This is empty. If I were to cut this out, this would be messed up. We do not want to use this by itself because it's like weird, okay? But what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay this down. Now keep in mind, this is gonna cut like the inside. So let's do this. Although that's not gonna make much sense to you. Oh, I know, we'll do it this way. Okay, so we're gonna lay that down, and we are going to get one of the words. And you saw the sample of love, so let's do a different one. Let's do happy birthday. So we're gonna peel, oh, yours won't come like this. We're gonna peel that off, and it says happy birthday. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lay this down, and we're gonna line this up. Oops, I'm trying to figure out how I'm lining it up. I figured it out. Okay, and we're gonna line this up, and we're gonna give it a little tilt, and see how this little notch, okay, let me show you this. Die here, nothing over here on this edge, nothing over here on this edge. We are going to drop in this die right there. See how it fits? Boom, boom, just like that. Do not do that. Don't let it overlap. you're going to drop it in just like that, so it lines up just like that, okay? Then we're gonna take, because we're gonna make a frame, we're gonna take that big die and we're gonna lay this on the outside just like this, okay? Does that make sense? So if I didn't want it to say happy birthday, I could take out happy birthday and I could use, oh, look at this one. I could use the word you, which doesn't make much sense, does it? But I could change that to say thank you. Isn't that cute? Or I could take out the word thank, and we're gonna do a couple of these so you can see them. It can now say for you, which is cute. And we can say to you, if you wanted. And then we could also instead take the you out and drop in the heart. So a heart could be at the bottom. Then if we wanted to, the last drop in the kit is gonna say love. And then love would stay in there. Now what does it mean when I say it's gonna stay in there? Well, let's start. Let's get busy. Now we've talked so much, let's get busy. So we're gonna lay this down, we're gonna line this up so it's got a border all the way around. See how it has a border all the way around, a blue. We're gonna drop that in, so just drop your die in. Then we're gonna get a cutting pad and we're gonna run that through. You'll notice I have no speed bumps, that's at an angle, so it's gonna give me a nice clean cut, and I'm gonna run that through the machine. These will work on the Big Shot, the Big Kick, the Vagabond, and the Big Shot Plus, as well as other competitors' machines, as long as they take the wafer thin dies. I'm gonna pull this out, so the frame comes out. Oh my goodness, this is exciting. I'm so excited to finally share this with you. I designed it forever ago, it feels like. I'm gonna lift, I can't even lift it up. Okay, I'm gonna lift it up. Now it's gonna kind of stay in there, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of tear that out, and I'm just gonna unpeel, that's not a good word. I'm going to pop all this out. So we're gonna pop that out, get all these little extra pieces out. Now this is a good idea for your paper piercer, because all those little pieces, see how they're all cut, don't worry, I don't want you to think they're not cut, but they're so intricate, those little pieces need to be popped out. We're gonna pop those out, we're getting them, don't worry, we're getting them. Ugh. I'm gonna spend 40 minutes just popping them all out. But you'll see that it says happy birthday, not very good because we're gonna pop it out more. But let me do another one really quick so you can see that one. Here, I'm still getting them, But do you get the concept that it says happy birthday? Okay, let's do another one because I want you to really see these. Okay, so let's get this one. And we are going to do, I shouldn't have done the most intricate one first, huh? I should have had it cleaned out already. So we're gonna drop those in again, and this time, let's do one that's not so intricate so you could really see it. Let's do love. So we're gonna grab love, drop that in. Again, we're gonna make sure it doesn't overlap anywhere, but it drops right in there. And we're gonna run this through. Dun, 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 dun. And then I'm gonna show you, so this is gonna make a frame, but I'm also gonna show you if I wanted it to stay in the card. So we're gonna run that through. This is so cool. Now, wouldn't it be cool if Stephanie came out with other words to drop in? Coming soon, coming soon. So we're gonna pop this one out. Now this is a better example to share with you first because this one's really gonna show up. Now, it looks like I bought a die that says love that has a frame all the way around it. Instead, it is just, whoops, one more. It is just a drop-in die. So you could do happy birthday, you can do love, you can do thank you, you can do for you, you can go to you. Now, what if I wanted to do the heart in this corner? Then let's do this, let's pretend it's a card. So we're just gonna use this one because I don't have another card base here. So let's pretend this is our card. And we're going to lay this, oh, we don't want that one. We just want the inside one. And we're gonna lay that down. Then what we're gonna do is we're going to lay that heart down just like that. Drop that in, and what this is gonna do is it's gonna create just the window part. It's gonna be similar to this. It's gonna stay in the card. And that almost looks like a speed bump, so I'm gonna move it just a little bit more. There we go. And I'm sorry this video is so long, but it's important for you to really understand the concept of the drop-ins. I'm gonna run that through. Now, of course, you wouldn't do this with this on the side. I'm just using, pretend that's not there. So we're gonna pop this out. Oh, look at this, it's so fun. Just get those little pieces right there. And look, if this was your card base, so we can put that behind it. Look at how cute that little heart is. Isn't that fun? So we have the heart, we have love, happy birthday, thank you, for you, to you. Oh, just so much fun, and more on its way. This die is so versatile. You could do this, you could do that. I cannot wait to see what you come up with. We have a ton of examples on our gallery. Go check out the drop-ins. 3D drop-ins coming soon. I'm so excited to share those with you. Thanks so much, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye.
You wear your coat where it will stand still.